Hi everyone, and welcome to our high school adult edition of our free drawing class. What I highly recommend to purchase is a pencil set that you want a variety of pencils, from a 4H to something like an 8B and everything in between. Like I discussed in the other free videos, the higher the B number, the softer the lead. The higher the H number, the harder the lead. So these pencils on the H level are very light, and these pencils on the B level are very dark in color when you shade with them. Again, a kneaded eraser is important, and blending sticks for blending or shading, because we should never use our fingers because of the oils that are on our hands. And a good Staedtler heavy-duty metal sharpener. It's a handheld sharpener, but I highly recommend it. And you can also just have a white eraser as well. So we're going to do some two-point perspective today. It can confuse people sometimes, so if you need to pause the video in between, please feel free to do so. The first thing we're going to do is draw a horizon line, which simply will come across your entire page or wherever, completely horizontal. Within that horizon, you're going to put two vanishing points. Now, we've learned one-point perspective, and that's simply looking at an object straight on. This is more or less looking at the object from the corner of the object. And it's important to learn perspective if we're painting buildings or any sort of structures in our paintings. It's important to have proper perspective. So all your vertical lines, which run straight up and down, will always go straight up and down. You're not going to start angling your ruler to draw those vertical lines. And we can start with one corner of the box, and you can make it whatever height you want, but keep it completely vertical. All right, so we're going to do a series of boxes here. Everything from this point of this side of your box is going to disappear to this vanishing point, and everything to this side of your box will disappear to that vanishing point. So we line up our ruler on the bottom of our vertical line to our vanishing point, and you draw a line. Now you can make your width of your box to wherever you want, so I'm just going to go to there. All right, now same thing for this side. Because I'm doing this side of the box, it's going to go to the left vanishing point. So you line it up on the point and you draw that side. All right. Now I can also draw my next two vertical lines because I know where my box ends. Remember just to go straight up and down, so you don't need to have it go too much at an angle. If it helps, you can also take your ruler and put it to the edge of your paper. Alright, there we go. Now to complete the top of the box, we do the same thing. Everything to this line and it goes to this vanishing point, and everything to this side goes to that one. So we'll line up these two, and remember just to keep your pencil really loose in your hand. I'm drawing quite dark here just to kind of do the demonstration, but really you should be drawing a lot lighter than this, okay? So again, just line it up and draw it like that. So now if I need to, because I'm drawing quite dark, I can use this eraser to erase the tops. Now to complete the box, it's a little bit confusing. Now we're going to go for the very, very top of the box. We are going to go opposite ends. So I'm going to take this point and disappear into this vanishing point, and this point to disappear to that vanishing point. So again, we'll line the ruler up here and get it to this edge. They will eventually cross, and depending on where you are on this line, they will eventually cross and complete the top of your box. And that's how you complete a box in perspective. This is a little bit of a bird's eye view because you're up a little higher and you're looking down on the box. If this was a complete scenery, like a building scenery, and you had your sidewalk along here, everything would disappear and all your buildings would go up along here. All right, so we're going to do a triple box beside this box. So I can start right here. as the edge of the box, and I'm going to go up higher past our line, our horizon line. Alright, and I will continue the bottom of this box to go in here. Right now they're sitting flush side by side, and I will make this go up here. Now I'm going to make this look like there's 3 boxes stacked. And I'll make it however wide I want it. We can make it the same width if you want, so that they're like packing boxes. I'll just do that for now. And now, wherever my first box is, we can make it the same level as the other box. We'll make it the same height if you want to. You can change your mind, you could do it however you want. There's my first one. The second one you wouldn't see because it's behind this box. And then I can go up one. Now, wherever I line this up and I do the line, it has to disappear to this vanishing point. And it may seem funny, but it's got to go to this vanishing point. This line from this corner will go down to this vanishing point. The reason why I'm showing you this is that the closer you are to this horizon line, you see less of the bird's eye view. Alright, so let's just go down here. So in other words, you will not see the top of this building. It's too tall. But it does have its dividing floors or dividing boxes, however you want to do it. Now, it may seem mundane, but I can tell you when I went to the Alberta College of Art and Design and got my diploma from there, our first year, which is a 4-year program, our first year was spent in drawing class, drawing a lot of boxes. It's important to get this perspective down pat before you start painting or trying to paint buildings, because a lot of times you think you have your perspective correct and your perspective will be off. And that is something that if you're entering a show or a competition or you're trying to sell your work, that people may not know exactly what's wrong, but they'll know something's wrong with the piece. So it's very important to learn this type of perspective. So I'd want you to practice at least getting these few simple boxes done. In my educational videos, I will do more complex perspective in which you'll learn on top of this. What you can do also for finishing, you can give yourself a light source, an imaginary light source. So if the light was coming from here, your lightest portion on the box would be here, and you'd have a cast shadow over here. So practice your shading as we learned in the junior high program. All right, take care everyone and enjoy your drawing day.